Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, wherever you are watching from in the world. This is Ty, and this is Time Traveler, and I am at the beginning of what is called Balzolo, just right near Pennapiedimonte. And it is a walking trail that's supposed to be simply spectacular. I left my sunglasses in the car, so I'll be crying. But I couldn't. I also left that stupid piece of equipment from the last video in the car because I was taking pictures of the road and everything else. I couldn't see the camera. And anyway, I'm going to try and do a better job today. Please forgive me. I will get this dialed in, I don't know, the next 10 or 15 years. Who knows? But, oh, look. The church bells. I love the sound. Of course, I didn't love it this morning when the church bells rang not too far from my apartment, and they rang over 100 times. So not sure exactly what that was about, but it happened twice this morning. So anyway, I'm going to flip the camera around, I'm going to flip the camera around and give you a view of the valley. I know that what I can see on the camera is nothing like what you guys can see because everything is so much smaller and you can't see the detail I can, and I apologize. But it is what it is, and this is just a gorgeous place. There's a lot of people up here, so that's kind of cool because I had a couple of people tell me that they would walk with me, and that never worked out, and so I came up here by myself. So I feel better knowing that there's people here just in case. Just having people around is a little more comfortable than trying to do something by yourself. So anyway, let me flip the camera around, give you a view of the valley. It's very hazy today. This is today and tomorrow possibly the last really good days of weather. I've got a couple of places that I want to go video before because next week, all week long, it's going to be down in the 60s and it's supposed to rain, which kind of sucks, but you know, it is what it is. So let me flip the camera around and then we'll get started. Iniziamo. Excuse me. Down below here, beautiful little courtyard right there. Nice little gardens, flowers, wisteria, people hanging out their wash in this precious little village of Pennapiedimonte. Down there in the distance is the road I came in on. It was a lot of switchbacks, but it's still a nice drive. And I'm not sure what village that is out straight ahead. It could be Palombaro. I'm not positive. I still haven't got my bearings here like I would like to yet. But anyway, here we go. Buongiorno. I have heard nothing but amazing places. Oh, let me show you this sign. I just now figured out what it said. I'm getting so much better at my Italian. Hanging out with Italians is definitely helping my Italian improve. Pennapiedimonte, that's the village. Area pedonale means this is the walking area. And also, I forgot, this is the Parco Nazionale della Maiella. This is part of the, dang, phone keeps flipping in my hand. I've got to figure out a much better way to manage this because I'm afraid of dropping it over the side of the railing, which would be horrible because then I wouldn't have a telephone. And when I say the word telephone, it makes me feel really old. It reminds me of the phone at my mother's house when I was a kid. Anyway, I'm a lot like David Benton. I suffer a little bit from vertigo. But isn't this stunning? David Benton at a home in Italy, this is a shout out to you. I also want to say thank you. Oh look, there's still snow up there. All right. I also want to say thank you to Nikki Positano and Carlo, her husband, of Positano Diaries. They're a YouTube channel that I have been watching for a couple of years now. They have inspired me so much, and they've helped me with my Italian, listening to Carlo speak in Italian and being able to look at the subtitles has just been a big help, and they inspire me to get out and walk. So, drug myself out today, gonna go see some things. I'm gonna check out this sign, and then we'll get going. All right, here we go. Buongiorno. So this is quite a walk, and I'm looking at it right now in that it's quite a rise. So I don't know how far I'm going to make it, or if I even decide to try. I hear water. Can you hear the water? It's down there somewhere. But this is part of the Maiella Mountain National Park. Again, don't know how far I'm going to make it. And if it's really steep downhill, that means it's going to kick my butt coming back. So, as you all know, one of my most favorite things ever is to check out the flowers and the moss and the rocks and the poppies. I'm excited because I get to look at all this beautiful nature. And being in the nature is so healthy, so vital, so necessary for our bodies, for our minds. Oh, I don't know what this means. I'll have to look it up. If you know what this means, please leave it in the comments. It's a chain wrapped around a pole, and there's just 24 locks on here. Don't know why. It's very overcast today. The sun is up in the sky, obscured completely by the clouds. It smells good here. You can hear the bees buzzing. These flowers on these shrubs are drawing all kinds of bees. Oh, you know what? I'm going to run back here for a second because while I was talking, I got distracted. Yep. They don't look quite ripe yet, but this tree is absolutely loaded with figs. And they're small, and because they're so backlit, I can't really tell what color they are. Like if they're purple when they get ripe, it's hard to say. But I'm gonna look at this and see if this is something that I think won't kill me. We're gonna try. You know, that's all you can do in life is try. And the beauty is that I can walk a little ways and I can stop and rest. Now check this out. Libriamo. Prendi un libro, lascia un libro. So take a book and leave a book. Isn't that cool? And of course they're all in Italian. What would you expect? But how cool is that? Pennapiedimonte, Sentiero della Gope di Selva Romana. Beautiful. Oh, mercy. So far, so good. We're downhill. It'll be great till it's time to come back, and then we'll see how I do. I will say that if I start huffing and puffing, I'm going to turn the camera off because, I'm sorry, that's just not attractive. Not that I give two F's about being attractive, but, you know, nobody wants to listen to that. One thing I want to say is that all the homes that you see that are done in Maiella stone, it is so beautiful. This golden colored stone that's on this little wall right here. Sometimes there's entire homes that are done in this beautiful stone, and they're so elegant looking. And look, there's a fig tree growing. It's loaded. Is that rain that just hit my chin? Holy crap. Wasn't supposed to rain till next week. Anyway, we'll do the best we can. I may get soaking wet out here. This handrail makes me a little nervous. Probably not OSHA approved. But there's a great big ravine through the rocks down here where when the snow's melting on the mountains, it runs down through it. This isn't too terribly bad. The view is incredible. Buongiorno. Wow. It's incredible. And there are steps right here. Don't know where that goes to. Certainly don't intend to find out. Wish I was in my 20s because I'd be climbing that like a little mountain goat. But those days are long gone. We've got wild roses here. Aren't they lovely? I think today that I'm going to go, after I'm done here, I'm going to go back to either get in my car or go back to my apartment and look up how to make elderberry cordial. Because right now, every bush, elderberry bush that I have come across is absolutely packed with blooms. And I'm going to try my hand in my little Italian apartment at my kitchen to make some elderberry syrup. Buongiorno. And if I'm successful, and if it comes out well, I'm going to gift it to the sweet little Viviana who runs the bar in Palombaro. I think she would enjoy it or appreciate it, or don't know. It's just something I feel that it would be a good thing to do. Or I may give it to Elisa. Elisa can serve it in the home restaurant here in Palombaro. Best food in the village. Best atmosphere. You're made to feel like family. There's another nice restaurant in town, but when you go in there by yourself, you're pretty much left on your own. They come with your food, and then they go away. Or they come to take your order, then they drop off your food, and then they go away, and you really don't... I just walked into a spider web. Well, that was special. Anyway, the atmosphere at home restaurant in Palombaro is like being in a family meal. Everybody's talking to you. There's expats from Poland, from Miami, from Germany, from everywhere you could imagine. And they speak good English, which is helpful for me because I just absolutely wish that I could speak fluent Italian, but I am getting better. Every trip that I come, I learn a few more words and phrases, and it's just really, really nice. Buongiorno. So, yeah, don't know. There's so much to see. I mean, it may not look like it to you, but my eyes are just like darting all over the place. One of the things on the road up here, because this is a seismic area, some of the parts of the road that are really close to the edge from the heavy rains have kind of washed out a little bit. And so they've got markers so that you don't obviously roll over it or down into it. But I just don't really want to sit in one of these little pop-outs here with benches. It would be wonderful. I'd rather sit on this rock because at least there's like 10 feet between where I would be sitting on this wall than, to the edge. But see, this is like on the edge. On the edge enough for me. Still beautiful. I'm going to shut the video off for just a little bit because I want to watch where I'm going. I want to be present. I'm in the nature. It's a gift. It's a beautiful place to be. And I flew over 4,000 miles and then drove 4 hours to get here. And so I want to be present for it. But I will pop in here and there during this video and share a few things. And I want to feel what it feels like to be here, because I don't know when I get to come back. So I'm going to stop this here and I'll carry on in a little while. All right, here's a little memorial. There's Mother Mary in there. Some plants and flowers. Madre del Buon Camino. Very pretty. Let's see if I can get where you can see inside. There's a lot of reflection. Well, you know how Jeff Foxworthy's always saying, here's your sign? They're telling me I need to wear a hard hat in this area. So I'm going to turn around. I came a little ways up here. I saw, I went. It's stunningly beautiful, but the terrain has drastically changed. It's rough and rocky, and I have kicked a few rocks. Found a walking stick somebody left. So I think I'm going to head back to the paved area because this just doesn't feel comfortable to me. So I'm going to head back. This place is so beautiful. And I found a new use for my walking stick. Not that I need it on this paved area, but if I hold it just in front of my face, then I stop walking into all the damn spider webs that keep going across my eyes and my nose and my chin that feel creepy AF. So, yay me, got a walking stick. I wanted to take a moment to say how much I truly appreciate my 51 subscribers. I've only been doing this 6 months. I know this is not for everybody, but those of you that are watching, those of you that have subscribed, I greatly appreciate every single subscription, every comment, every like, every share. It means the world to me, and I just want to take this moment to say thank you and send my love out to all of you for joining me on this journey. Somebody's singing in the tunnel. I love it. Here I go back to the parking area. That's hilarious. I love you. Ti amo. It's very cool in here. Today has been a beautiful, wonderful day. It wasn't a very long walk, but I took some time out to sit on a bench and actually do a little meditation. Very peaceful. Took my shoes and socks off, grounded for a little bit, and it's about 4:30 now. I want to get back down the hill before it starts getting too dark. But the weather, like I said, the temperature is perfect. And so far the walk was comfortable. All of the paved area was very comfortable. But when I got to the rocky spot, it was just too unstable for me. So thank you for joining me. Let me turn around here. How's that? There we go. I should line my shots up first, but I'm not a professional. I'm just me. Anyway, thank you for joining me. Thank you for coming with me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for all your subscriptions, likes, shares, comments. I send my love out to you. I appreciate you very much. I hope you all are having a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful life. And so I will close this video out by saying, ciao for now. These are wild maidenhair fern growing out of the crack of this rock all the way up. It's beautiful.